Hey, I'm Lex.
And I'm Serena,
host of the Dream Body Playbook
a
podcast.
show all about transforming your life
And your body to what you've always dreamed of.
On our show, you're going to find hella inspiring guests.
And you'll get weight loss tips galore from top pros in the industry.
And you're going to hear fitness secrets from the CCP team.
Plus, you'll get nutrition and training help with our Is It Worth It episodes, where we'll review the latest trends hitting the internet to let you know if it's actually worth your time.
Listen every Wednesday to the Dream Body Playbook. What is up, you guys? Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
We are back with another episode of the Dream Body Playbook podcast. We know you've been missing us.
Oh, yeah. They just heard us last week.
But still missing us. So today we are back with another Is It Worth It episode. But we want to start this episode off like kind of catching you guys up what's going on in our lives. So what have you been up to?
Dude, same old, same old. My life, I'm like, okay, wedding planning, working, and working.
Okay.
That's about it. It's kind of sad, but I mean, that's kind of all we've been doing right now. On the weekends, literally, like, our weeks are so busy right now.
Yeah.
To where on the weekends, we're like zonked. Like, we don't want to do anything.
Well, you had a movie night the other, who the is calling me?
Now Serena's getting a phone call in the middle of, it's like, no.
Spammers.
Yeah, we did a movie night the other night, but like that's all we've been wanting to do is like inside date nights and stuff. You know, like we didn't want to go out and do anything. We are going to an escape room not this weekend, next weekend though, which I think is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nothing much to update on. It's just been normal. I'm doing something exciting tomorrow though that I actually haven't told a lot of people.
What is it?
It's kind of materialistic, you guys.
It's fine.
I'm getting hair extensions put in, and everyone might be thinking,
you have really long hair.
Okay, yeah, let me explain. Let me explain, you guys. I'm not getting it for length. I have been bleaching and dyeing my hair since I was in the 7th grade. Okay. So my hair used to be so thick and like luscious and stuff, and it just ain't anymore. The bleach has just done its job. So I want to get it more thicker and just look more voluminous for the wedding and the bridal pictures and things like that. And so I'm just getting one row of hand tied extensions for thickness. We're not doing length at all. We're actually probably going to cut a little bit.
So, okay, curious. Are you leaving are you going to routinely get them until the wedding, or is it just trial run and then you're going to get them again closer to the wedding?
I have a feeling I'm going to be obsessed and I'm going to just keep them.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's probably the better way to go.
No, I'm going to have them until the wedding. I would love to like maybe take them out and like let my hair just like be my hair after the wedding and stuff. But I have a feeling I'm going to be like obsessed with the way it's going to look.
It's kind of like when people do those lash extensions or, you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. And I'm terrified to do those because I don't want my eyelashes to fall out.
I'm not doing them.
I've done falsies. Like I'll do falsies all the time. Like that's different.
Right.
But I don't want my eyelashes to fall out. I know some people might think that, they're not going to fall out if you go to the right person, but like, I'm not risking it.
I'm too scared.
I ain't risking it.
Nope.
What about you?
Working.
Our lives.
I've been doing a lot more like brand collaboration stuff, which is fun.
What's up, y'all? So we don't run ads on this podcast, and we probably won't ever. Our goal here is to share as much information and value with you as possible, with a little entertainment, of course. But with that, we need your help in getting the word out about the Dream Body Playbook. So all we're asking for you to do is send this episode to a friend that you think would really benefit from it, or share it on your social media stories and tag us. Also, one other thing we're going to be doing is giving away a $100 Amazon gift card to someone who rates and reviews this podcast every single month. So thank you in advance, and we're looking forward to reading your reviews, but we'll get back to the episode.
And I've been trying to have my fun on like Saturdays. So hanging out with the girls. We're going to the soccer game this week. And
I literally forget Charlotte has a soccer team now all the time because I didn't grow up with it being there. Now I've never been though. I should go.
It's so fun. My grandparents got season tickets. But so they bought me and my boyfriend 2 extra tickets.
Yeah.
Like to go with them. Yeah. So we're going on Saturday and
it's supposed to be good weather too.
That's pretty much it.
Right? It's supposed to be pretty this weekend.
It's supposed to rain on Saturday.
Oh, just kidding.
Of course.
It's supposed to be pretty like tomorrow and Friday. Y'all, this weather in February is really throwing me off though.
I know. I'm getting
I'm being thrown off in like a good way though, because I personally cannot stand the cold. I don't know if about
I hate it,
guys, but I can't stand the cold. And so anytime it's warmer, you said it in our group message the other day, like, is anyone feeling way more productive?
I felt so productive yesterday, today, tomorrow.
I woke up with like the birds chirping on my hatch alarm clock. I rose out of bed like Snow White and was like, let's take on the day. I was so ready to go. This morning was a different story because of Mr. Gus last night. But
what happened to Gus?
He just sleeps on top of me.
Oh.
I'm like, dude, I can't breathe. You're a 90-pound dog. Get off.
Does he have a bed?
So he did, but he chewed up his bed and like ate the stuffing and stuff. He's a destructive. He's like a destructive dog. Yep. Well, I shouldn't say that. He's destructive when it comes to like his toys. Like his toys don't last long. So we had to throw it away like last week because I was like, okay, you're eating the stuffing. It's not good for you. And so ever since then, he's like, this bed is my bed. And like always in ours now. So I need to order him a new one. But
okay.
Yeah, he ruined my sleep last night, but it's okay. I forgive him. He's cute.
Yeah.
All right. So
serious time.
Let's dive into our topic for today because
everyone's favorite. Is it worth it?
I know. I feel like everyone loves these episodes with like
they're short, sweet, digestible.
Exactly. And we keep you from wasting your time.
Exactly. And money.
And money, that's for sure. So I need to like scoot into this frame a little bit though.
Yeah, or just move the tripod.
It's okay. Probably should come closer to you anyways.
We're so close.
So, okay, let's start with number one.
Okay, number one.
Is it worth it? And you guys, I've been trying this one for the past couple of nights. And quite frankly, I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I need to, go ahead, spill it.
Mouth taping, like when you sleep, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of different studies and stuff that show mouth breathing, obviously like your dental health and like your bad breath and stuff like that. It's gonna help with that. But it also can lead to like cardiovascular health and like things along those lines. Oh, really? Which I had no clue about. I don't think there's like a ton of stuff out there about that stuff specifically, but there's some connection to it, I think. Anywho, I just like it because you're supposed to wake up like feeling way more energized, and because it increases the blood or the flow of like nitric oxide, and which is supposed to help you like wake up more refreshed and everything. You get deeper sleeps whenever that's going through. Right. And y'all, I did it the first time, not last night, but the night before was the first time I did it.
So Monday, yeah?
Yeah, Monday night. Yeah. And I woke up, like that's the morning I woke up like feeling like what I said, like Snow White or whatever.
Oh, like yesterday morning.
Yeah, I woke up so refreshed. And I asked Nick too, I was like, how are you feeling?
Oh, he did it too?
He did it too, yeah. Okay. Well, the reason I bought it is because he is a mouth breather, like
through and through
all the time. Like we'll be sitting on the couch watching a movie, and he's like, like Darth Vader over there, and I'm like, what is going on? And he's more worried about it, like changing the shape of his face and like moving his jaw back, which it for sure is. And so I showed him a side profile picture, and he was like, that is not what I look like. And I was like, what?
Oh, that guy. I think I know the little one where you Google like mouth breathing and there's like a cartoon guy.
Pushback chin. Yeah. Exactly. He was like, I do not look like that. But he mouth breathes all the time. And it's like seriously an issue. Like he'll wake me up in the middle of the night of like mouth breathing. Like I can hear him, which also, really? You guys, I'm like a really light sleeper. Like I can hear like someone close their door from like another apartment and I'm like, what was that? Like I can like wake up from it. So it might not be that loud, but to me it's loud.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you snore more too when you mouth breathe.
Maybe. He doesn't snore that much though, which is kind of
interesting.
Ironic, you know? But I will find the name on my phone's over there. I was about to say, I'll tell you guys.
It's like the VO thing.
Yep. I'll put it in the like comments or something like that.
Yeah, we'll put it in the show notes, y'all.
Yeah, so you guys know which ones I get. But they're like a T-shaped, or not T-shaped, sorry. H or I-shaped. And it's like you either put it top with a line, or you can do like a line.
That's excessive.
And then top like this sort of.
I'm scared.
And so I do it like with the line straight down the middle, so that I do have like some, if I like I told you, like if I have to cough, like I can still cough, you know? And it's not as weird as you think. I like, you know, like going into doing something new, like the like heatless curls and stuff. You're like, how am I going to sleep with this? Literally, it did not bother me at all. I actually found that I slept better, probably because I wasn't waking up and like drinking water, because you can't like get a straw in pretty much. So therefore, I wasn't waking up having to pee either. So I think it kind of helped on both ends. But I will say, after 2 nights of doing it, which that's not a lot of stuff, like that's not a lot to back me up here, you guys. I get that. I'm gonna keep doing it, but I have felt the differences like slightly. So it can only like go up from here, in my opinion.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So have you tried it?
Nope.
Or are you going to?
They're in my Amazon cart. I'm gonna buy it right after this, I swear.
Seriously, try it. I think it's worth it.
I have an issue mouth breathing when I sleep. I know that. Like I wake up parched.
Yeah.
I used to snore a lot because I was mouth breathing a lot. I'm a lot better at my nose now, but I can still feel like, since it was happening for so long, that my mouth like
Yeah.
You know, when you wake up, that dry mouth.
Yeah.
That's how I know that I was mouth breathing in my sleep.
Maybe I'm not going to say like you had bad breath, but like me personally, if I will sleep with
maybe
my mouth
I probably did.
Oh my God, my breath was awful in the mornings, like so bad. And it's supposed to help with that as well, because you're not like drying out your mouth and everything, or like also like the dust and bacteria and stuff like that's in the air. You're not like swallowing all of it.
Side note, if you don't have a tongue scraper, get a tongue scraper.
I love tongue scrapers. Those things are great. Yeah. I definitely agree. You feel like not only like your breath and stuff, but like you can feel the difference in the cleanness.
Yeah, I was gonna say you feel so like. Yeah. Okay. Side note.
Oh no, here we go, you guys.
There was this one guy a long time ago that I was like dating, and he like went to kiss me, and I saw his tongue, and it was like so much shit on it, and I was like. And I did not want to kiss him ever again after that.
It's like, absolutely not. Your dental care is a -5 out of 10.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, so then I was like...
No, that's a thing, though. That's gross.
Disgusting.
Yeah. If you're in the dating scene, I'm no longer in the dating scene, but like if you're in the dating scene and you're like trying to get you a man's or a girl, like...
If you guys are really loving and relating to this conversation and want to continue to learn more about this topic and countless others, listen up. This is for you. We want to give you access to our free community of women on similar paths to you. Shoot us a DM on Insta with the word Facebook, and we will get you in there ASAP.
Brush your teeth and scrape your tongue.
Yeah, make sure he's good dental hygiene routine.
Okay, so I think mouth taping is worth it. I will keep you guys posted on if that like continues, but I think it's worth it. And a lot of people also think it's worth it. So this is just a big trending topic that I've seen recently. So I'll let you dive into the next one, because this is the one that you brought to the table that I hadn't heard of, but I think it's kind of smart.
Okay, so this is what's called the 3-2-8 method, or the alternatively 4-2-10.
Right.
It's a little TikTok trend, yes, of course. And
these all are.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's where we find all the trending stuff.
Like, what? Just scroll down the For You page.
Yes.
What do we pick? We're talking about today.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 days of strength training, or 4 days of strength training. Then you've got 2 days of Pilates, bar, or yoga. Right. Can be swapped out for either one. And then 8K steps a day or 10K steps a day.
Right.
I love this.
I really do like it.
I personally kind of do this.
Wait, okay, so it's 3-2-8. What was the other one? 4-2-10.
4-2-10.
4-2-10.
Mm-hmm.
I like either one of those.
Either one.
I really do.
Personally, right now, I'm on a 3-1-8. Mm-hmm. I want to get back to 4-2-10.
Yeah.
But it's going to take me a little bit of time to adjust.
And this goes back to our episode, wasn't our last episode, a couple episodes ago with how to set up your workout split and stuff.
Yes.
I think this is a good start, like especially if you get bored really easily. Personally, I get bored kind of easily with my like routine. If I'm in a really good routine and I'm like, oh, okay, this is just going to get me to my results. Like if I'm in a strict cut and stuff, I can easily do the same thing over and over in the gym. It doesn't matter to me. But if I just like am doing it for like enjoyment, like lifestyle wise, I like this idea because it switches it up and it lets you change things up, go to a different area, like environment, like get outside more, especially with those steps, which by the way, I guess this will be after the step challenge, but we'll probably be running another step challenge too around this time. So,
well, I was going to say this topic is going to lead into one of our other topics for another episode, but
I'm missing something.
I'll explain. But
okay. I'm like, what episode are we talking of?
Also good to practice if you are a female and you're going to start cycle syncing.
Oh yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. For strength training. And then you've got Pilates, and then you've got yoga, and then you've got bar to incorporate more of when you are on your menstrual cycle, rather than trying to push hella hard PRs when you don't have enough energy or hormones left to fuel those workouts.
For sure. And that's to each its own, right? Every person's going to be a little bit different. But if that's something that you feel your body would really benefit from, for sure, you can definitely tie this into that.
Mm-hmm. So is it worth it?
Yes. I think so.
Yes.
Especially if you're not doing anything now and you're like, where should I start? 1,000%.
Right.
Yeah. 3 days of weights, 2 days of Pilates, yoga, like active stretching movement, which I know you guys, Pilates is not easy, that's
really not.
We're going to dive into that one next. Yeah, seriously. And then 8,000 steps a day. I think that's good. And I like the idea of 8,000 steps because 10,000. Right, exactly. And we do this with our girls, our like one-on-one clients. We set them up for it's 7 to 9, like ranging. We're shooting for a goal 7 to 9,000 steps. Because most of the time, whenever you're starting to increase your step count, you most likely aren't getting anywhere close to that. Like that's why you're making it a goal to increase that step count. And so bringing it down away from that 10,000 count until you get consistent at that number, I think is really, really smart. Cause like we always say, set yourself up for success.
That's right.
And so making sure that it's realistic. And then once you start hitting that 8,000 steps a day, like consistently, and that's just easy, cool. Then bump it and challenge yourself to 10.
Exactly. Yeah. Couldn't have said it better.
Perfect.
So
I think it's worth it for sure. Yeah. I love that these that we have today are more like, yes, they're worth it
rather than like, no.
Yeah, I feel like we get tied into like a lot of the like trends that we're like SOS, stay away from. But these I like.
Yeah, I love these.
Okay, cool.
Okay, last one.
Pilates.
Pilates.
I really want to go like try it like at a studio. Like I've never done like an actual
class together.
That would be so much fun. Let's do it. 'Cause
I've
never done an actual
with the tables and the straps.
I've never actually done it. But I think it would be so much fun. And like I said, if you get bored easily, switching it up.
I agree. I go to Hive, they have a power synthesis class.
What is that?
So it's like a mix of Pilates movements, bar movements, and quite honestly, like some HIIT cardio movements. Mm-hmm. Pretty much any class is like back to back to back. It was so hard. We used little 2-pound pink dumbbells. Pulse.
I know.
And I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, seriously. Like once you get like so many high reps and stuff, and like once you're tired out, like 2 pounds feels like 20. Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially for like smaller muscle groups like your shoulders and stuff.
But I felt very good afterwards. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. One thing I do want to talk about with Pilates though.
Talk about it.
Don't feel the pressure to actually be this like, I know we talk about that girl a lot, but like that girl, Pilates girl, if you don't enjoy Pilates or if you don't enjoy that type of working out, make sure this is like benefiting you and you're actually enjoying these things.
Well, this is what I'm saying is going to tie into one of our next episodes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not doing what others are doing.
Right, exactly. And just because you see all of these things going on TikTok, like the mouth tape, 328, Pilates, whatever is big on TikTok right now too, like greens powder obviously is always big on TikTok for some reason, which we've already covered, but not worth it. Don't spend your money on it. But if this is something that you go to and try, like say, like we were just talking about going and doing a class together, right? If we both go do this class and say, I absolutely love it, and you hate it. If you go and do that with a friend, don't feel obligated to keep going with that friend.
Right.
Because like if you hate it, you're miserable. Why are you doing it? Like if you aren't looking forward to the workout that you're doing the wrong workout.
Exactly.
This type of stuff should be enjoyable as well. It should be fun. You should enjoy the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Stop doing things that are making you miserable.
Yep. Just stop it. I hate burpees. I will never do a burpee, and I'll never make anybody do a burpee.
I do hate burpees. I agree with that. Yeah, that's awful.
I hate them.
Those are pull-ups, and maybe I just don't like pull-ups because I can't do them. But I like
do them with the band.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do those, but like still, even those like
those are very hard.
They're just annoying.
They're hard.
Side note, you guys. But Pilates, I would say is worth it. But the only way I would say is worth it is if you enjoy it.
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy it, not worth it for you.
Anything you don't enjoy. Have you heard health and fitness coaches talk about how your metabolism can help you burn fat even while you're sleeping? And you just think, how? Trust me, we get it. It's all so confusing to know what you need to do to get your metabolism working the way you want it to. But today, you're in luck. We have created a done-for-you daily checklist that will set your metabolism on fire. All you have to do is DM us checklist, and we will send it your way completely for free. All right, now let's get back to the episode.
If you don't enjoy it, not worth it. Find what you really love doing. Like for me, for example, with this, I used to really love running long distance. Like I would get out there
for you.
I know. Now I mean, I would love to get back into it because I remember that feel of like runner's high and stuff. But I hit a point where like I got really burnt out with it. And so I noticed I used to beat myself up about it. I used to be like, oh, you're not a runner anymore. You don't like doing this anymore. Like you can't do this. Like blah, blah, blah. I would get so mad at myself for not wanting to do it anymore. But then I was like, why? Like, why am I mad at myself? Like, just pivot. Because, like we say, your seasons are going to ebb and flow.
Yep.
Things are going to change. Your schedule is going to change. The things you like are going to change. So just change.
Right. Why resist yourself?
Exactly. It's okay. And if, like, say you start Pilates and for 2 months you absolutely love it, and then maybe you hit a wall and you're like, I just want to go back to weightlifting. Cool, do it. And then maybe 2 months later you go back into Pilates again. Cool, do it. Like, it doesn't matter. There's no set schedule that you have to have.
Give yourself some grace. Flexibility.
1,000%. Completely agree.
Yeah. I love it. This was a great episode.
Yeah, let's recap.
Okay.
Mouth taping.
Worth it.
Worth it, for sure. Try it out yourself. See if it's like your cup of tea or not, but I personally think it's worth it. I love it.
I already know it's worth it, and I haven't even done it yet.
3 to 8. Worth it. I think it's definitely worth it to at least get your routine started, find a good balance and a mixture of things that you want to do if you're like bored.
Yep.
I definitely think it's worth it.
Yep.
Pilates,
worth it.
Especially if you want to try something new. Just make sure you aren't doing it just because everyone else is doing it and you absolutely are miserable during it. If that's the case, then don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Cool. All right, you guys. Well, we will talk to you next Wednesday with another episode. I hope you enjoyed this. And like we always say, if you have any questions about any of this, reach out to us via Instagram. I'm pretty sure the email is in the show notes as well if you want to reach out to us there. And then if you have any ideas of what you want us to go over for these Is It Worth It episodes, definitely let us know. Some of these have come from our clients as well.
Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the inbox.
It's really helpful for us to know so that we're going over things that like you're questioning. And if we can help you save money on it or save your time on it, that's what we want to do.
Amen.
Awesome. All right, you guys. Well, we will talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.